Let's get one thing straight. Your willpower, it's a pathetic liability. Every single time you use it, you're basically admitting your own programming is defective. You're trying to brute force your own operating system, and you are hardwired to lose that fight. Every time.
You think change is some big battle of will, right? That's a child's understanding of the human machine. This whole idea of ego depletion is completely irrelevant. The truth is way more brutal. Relying on willpower isn't just a bad strategy, it's a symptom of a deeply flawed design.
Okay, look at this. On the left, that's you. That's your whole strategy. All effort, outcome-based. Pushing a giant rock uphill, draining a battery just to lose, what, 20 pounds? It's pathetic. On the right, you see identity, the root cause. See, this isn't about what you want to do. It's about who you are. One is a constant losing struggle. The other is just automatic.
So let's be absolutely clear about this. Your mind? It's not you. It's a machine. And like any machine, it just follows orders. It follows a blueprint, a subconscious self-image that dictates every single action, every thought, every feeling. This blueprint is your God, and it governs everything. So this is the real architecture of change. See, amateurs, they always start at the outside, with the outcomes. I want this result, and they fail, every time. Then they get a little smarter, and they try focusing on the process. I'll follow this system. More failure. Real lasting change starts at the core, identity. You have to become the person first. The outcome is just the receipt that proves you did it.
And don't get it twisted, this isn't some fluffy philosophy. This is engineering. It's called Psycho-Cybernetics. Your mind is what's called a servo-mechanism. Think of it like a torpedo that's locked onto a target. And that target is your self-image. It will hit that target, whether that target is massive success or total self-destruction. The mechanism doesn't care. It just executes the command.
Now here's the hardware that actually executes the command. It's called the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. Think of it like a neural gatekeeper. It physically filters reality for you. If your internal programming, your identity, says you're unworthy of success, your brain will make opportunities literally invisible to you. You are blind by design.
Hold on. So you're saying that whole thing with the car, that's not just a coincidence? You're telling me my brain is actually hiding reality from me?
Coincidence? Coincidence is a story the weak tell themselves. It's pure cause and effect. The cars were always there. Your brain had simply labeled them as irrelevant data. As soon as you set a new target, your RAS got a new command, and it started showing you the data that was there all along. That is your programming made visible. But here's the thing. This mechanism, it's not your friend. It's actively working against you. So let's talk about the self-destruct sequence that's hardwired right into your code. It's called the upper limit problem. Picture this. You have a subconscious thermostat, and it is locked in at a specific level of success and happiness. The second you start to rise above it, alarms just start blaring in your subconscious, and your system engages self-sabotage to drag you right back down into your designated safe zone. And this isn't some abstract theory. This is your actual life. You know that procrastination on your most important project? That completely pointless fight you picked with someone right after having a great day? Or what about that sudden migraine right before a huge presentation? None of that is random. That's your programming correcting you. That's your thermostat forcing you back into your cage.
But why? I mean, why would anyone do this to themselves? Because it's a primitive survival mechanism. That's why. Your psychological immune system, it was built for one thing: homeostasis, stability. It literally cannot tell the difference between a lion about to eat you and a promotion at work. To your ancient brain, exceeding your self-concept feels like a mortal threat, and it will protect you by destroying your success.
So, the diagnosis is in. Your blueprint is corrupt. And willpower? It's useless here. You don't fight the machine. You have to reprogram it. And here's exactly how you overwrite the code.
It's all through rehearsal. But not in the real world, no. Failing out there just reinforces the bad code. You do it in the only place the blueprint is actually vulnerable, the theater of your own mind.
This right here, this is the master key. It's a fundamental principle of neurobiology. Your nervous system literally cannot distinguish between a real lived experience and one that you imagine vividly and in detail. Now, this isn't a metaphor. I mean, the same neurons fire. You can actually install a new past for yourself. So here's the protocol. It's non-negotiable. For 21 days, you find 30 minutes, total isolation. You get in your head and you create a detailed mental movie of you, the future you, performing perfectly. You have to engage all the senses, see the sights, hear the sounds, feel the confidence in your chest. But this is the critical part. You must assume the feeling. Don't just watch yourself succeed, you have to feel the emotions of the person who has already succeeded. And it has to be happening now, not in some distant future.
Okay, so just thinking about it, that's really enough? It just seems a little passive. It's anything but passive. But if you want to accelerate it, you add physical movement. Just look at the data. Mental rehearsal alone gets you a 35% performance increase. But when you add physical dry runs, actually mimicking the motions, it jumps to 45%. You're literally burning the new identity into your muscle memory.
Look, this isn't about daydreaming. This is about installing a new identity that automates the right actions. So let's lock it in with the final framework to make this permanent.
On the left side, you see the flawed model. This is how the masses think. Have, do, be. When I have the money, then I'll do the things, and then finally I'll be confident. It's completely backward. It's precisely why they fail. The correct sequence, the one that actually works, is be, do, have. First, you must become the person. You install that identity. Then you will automatically do the things that person does. The having is just an inevitable byproduct of who you become.
This really illustrates the linguistic switch you have to make. I can't eat that. That's willpower. That's deprivation. It's a struggle. It's a fight you are designed to lose. But I don't eat that. That's a statement of identity. It's a fact. It's just who you are. A healthy person doesn't have to resist poison. They just don't consume it. There's zero conflict.
And here's the final point. The outcome is just evidence that your identity has shifted. The goal is never the thing itself. The goal is to become the person who does the thing. The marathon is just proof you're a runner. The book is just proof you're a writer. Stop chasing the effects. Become the cause.
So look, your programming is either going to be intentional or it's going to be accidental. You're either the architect or you're the victim. The choice is yours. Subscribe for clarity. We don't do cheap motivation here.